I'm here at Blackmagic at the disc recorders where we are looking at something suggested by Rob Gelber, which is this HyperDeck Plus. So in an effort to back up our recordings of our TriCaster, what we can do is get this for, I believe it's $800, and this would be a backup recording to what we do on our D media drive on the TriCasters currently. So these are SD card slots. So an SD card could be placed in here. You simply hit record, and now you are doing a backup recording of the TriCaster. Another option is there is a USB slot on the back of this unit, so we could put a USB cable that would loop around and come right out the front here, and you could simply take a USB thumb drive and connect it, and instead of recording on an SD card, you could record on a USB thumb drive. So those are both backups to the recording in the TriCaster, as well as having an immediate copy that a volunteer producer or a staff person could immediately take with them without having any delay. The show is over, simply pull the card out, pull the USB thumb drive out, and then you're on your way, and then you could always use the copy that's inside the TriCaster as the one that you're going to send the cablecast. So just adding to the benefit of the HyperDeck is a headphone jack, so you could plug in headphones or simply use a cable to go to a speaker, and then you could be confirming that the audio is coming through the TriCaster is recording audio, and that this is recording audio. And to make it even simpler, if you didn't plug in a speaker or headphones into here, you simply can press down on this, and I don't know if you can hear it, but sound is a little speaker, and the sound is coming through of this hockey game that's right there. And you can double click, I think, and now, as you can see, it's lit up. The sound is continually coming through. So we're basically hearing the hockey game that's right on there. And I hit this off, and now the sound is off. Pretty wonderful. And for $800. I'm here with Carl at Atomos. I have a 7-inch Atomos Shogun Inferno, which I've used for years. And I was talking to Carl about our TriCaster system in our small green screen studio, about adding a high-resolution program monitor so we could better judge the sharpness of the image, the graphics, the focus. And so Carl is suggesting this, and Carl was also showing me that this unit also can record as well as give you a chance to monitor audio. So Carl, tell us about the various functions, and you were also mentioning about different recording methods, which is very interesting.
Yes. Hello, Andy, and hello, your Vice President. So I'm Carl, the Chief Product Officer at Atomos. So this is one of the new products that we announced earlier this year. It's called Shogun AV19. It's a 19-inch rack mount 4K HDR monitor. So I'm hearing from Andy saying you guys want to use a monitor, very high quality, sharp monitor at the studio. I think this is one of the reasons I recommend, because this is a permanent setup, so you don't need to carry the monitor around. So even though we have an on-set monitor, I would still prefer you can use Shogun AV, which there's a server rack mount. You can mount it on a server rack, or you can mount it on a case. You can mount it on a studio stand, so you can permanently set up on your studio desk. We support 4 SDI input, so I got 2 inputs at the same time right now from 2 cameras, which is next to me and above me. So you can see I can easily switch between them. So as Andy said, he's correct, which is there is a C5 Express card slot here. When you put your card there, you can record all 4 individual ISOs plus the one you select, total 5 video and audio channels at the same time.
So that would be wonderful for us, wouldn't it, that we if there was any non-perfect switching between the cameras as we're recording our main show, that we have a backup not only of the program recording from the TriCaster, but we also have a backup of all 4 cameras. So we're doing 5 things, the 4 cameras plus the master program, all backed up on this CF Express card in the slot here.
That is correct.
So that's wonderful. And then you were saying that this does have a speaker. We can monitor the audio here.
Yes, there's a little speaker here and also a 35 mini jack for your headphone.
So we could do headphones or maybe even run a cable out of here into a small speaker, a small audio monitor.
Yes, absolutely.
Like that. Well, thank you very much, Carl. Greatly appreciate it.
You are welcome.
This is the rack mount unit that Carl was talking about. He said this is available at B&H. This is 8 RU or 8 rack units high. So he said you can go with that and you could put a little speaker like we have in our engineering room to be the audio monitor for this. Or he said if you weren't going to do that, you could just buy a 4 rack unit height and put a screw in here and a screw there, and then it's all set.